We've got an IPO coming up on board, and Tarang Jain, the MD at Varroc Engineering, joins us on the show right now. Tarang, hi, good afternoon. Aisha joining in. Congratulations firstly, as you finally have decided to hit the IPO markets. Tell us how big is the issue going to be, and what really is the purpose of coming to primary markets?
No, thanks, Aisha. In fact, for us, it's a very important milestone. I mean, as a company, we are going public, and but presently, as you know, that we had the Tata Opportunity Fund, which came as a PE investor in 2014 March, and they're looking at exiting fully, through this IPO. So this event is happening largely for the exit of the Tata Opportunity Fund, and so they have a 13.7% stake at present. And also the promoters, which is myself, I am also diluting about 1.3%. There's a total of a 15% dilution at present, and the event is largely more a secondary sale, which is largely happening only for the PE exit.
Tarang, tell me, there are quite a few peers and competitors in the auto ancillary industry, the business in which you operate. While each one's strength and business mix may vary, whom do you benchmark yourself against? Because I'm sure this question will come up, once you do list as well.
So, as you know that, where it comes to, we play in two core businesses, So in India, our core business is actually our 2 and 3 wheeler parts business, where we are very diversified. We have 16 products across 3 divisions. So, we have many competitors when it comes to India. So like say, so there could be competitors right from, in the lighting space, there could be, Lumax, Minda, there could be IJL, there could be so many players. And so in different segments, we have different competitors. And obviously, and we've got worthy competitors, So, but having said that, where it comes to, the Indian market, the 2 and 3 wheeler space, we are also quite a strong player, and we are also quite sticky with a lot of the customers, we play with today, So we're very confident of ourselves, and yes, we have worthy competition across segments, but we are very confident of our growth prospects going forward. Talking about globally, because globally also, as you know, we have a local business, the India business, which is about 35% of our revenues, and a global business, which is largely the global lighting business for lamps. That's of course the largest business we have, and that's the second core business which we play in. There also we have a lot of competition, the bigger ones being Koito, Stanley, Automotive Lighting, Hella, Valeo, so we are playing. I think since we acquired the company from Vistion, the lighting business in 2012, I think we have grown the business there quite well. We have grown at about 14 to 15% CAGR over the last 5 years in that business, which is much higher than the market. Also in the global business, so I think we are pretty confident of ourselves that, in the 2 core business we play in, I mean, we are very confident about our future.
Okay, you clearly seem to be fairly optimistic about the prospects going forward. You've spoken a little bit about your segment as a whole as well. So now let's talk financials. What's your current revenue mix, and how much do your 2 core business, exterior lighting systems for passenger cars, 2-wheeler components, how much does all of that contribute to the total revenue basket?
Yeah, so last year, we did a total revenue of about, I'm talking about 17, 18, we did a close to 11,000 crores, which of course, this of course includes, the 50% share we have in our lighting business in China with a Chinese partner. Of this, I would say 63% of our revenues come from a global lighting business, and about 35% of our revenues come from India, of which 90% is the 2 and 3 wheeler parts, the 16 products which we have across the 3 divisions of polymer, metallic and electronic. And so these are 2 main core businesses of ours, the India one and the global lighting business. And then of course we have a couple of plants in Italy, one to do with, one's called IMES, which is more to do with critical large forgings for Caterpillar. And the other is a company called Triumph, which does more the 2 and 3 2-wheeler lighting parts in Europe and also in Vietnam. So that comes in others. But our 2 core businesses are, of course, the lighting, which is 62 to 63%, and our India business 35%, of which 2 and 3 wheeler parts business is 90%.
We wish you all the very best for your debut into the primary markets, and thanks so much, Mr. Jain, for joining in and giving us a heads up as to what the outlook is for the business, your fundraising plans, as well as your overall revenue contribution. So 1955 crores is